Hey everybody, what's going on? In this instance, we were called out to program a Chevy Express TCM. This is on a 2011, and it turned out that there was more stuff going on, a voltage drop problem causing no communication. So, as we're going along, if you like these videos, please do like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate it. And as you see, we have no prindle. This is one of the common things when you replace this, meaning it's not programmed or it's not communicating. The first thing we always want to do is check our codes in all modules before we get started. And this is a 2011 Chevy truck, Chevy Express. It's a G-Van. It's a Van Express. And we're going to go to powertrain and check our powertrain codes. And this is a engine, a 4.8. Go to engine control module. And we see I have this code, no communication with the transmission control module. Let's go check the codes in the transmission control module. It says we have no communication with it either. Yeah, both the fuses are good. I checked them myself. Let's check the resistance of the CAN bus. Okay. This will be the easiest thing to do. Let me put this
no problem. Whatever.
Okay, performing our quick test at our DLC pins 6 and 14, we are showing 61 ohms. So this means we have a complete circuit between the DLC and the rest of the CAN bus on this vehicle. 220 ohm resistors ran in parallel would equal 60 ohms. At this point, I tested these two fuses for power at them, and they both had power at the underhood fuse block. Those fuses were there. We probed them. Those fuses are down there respectively. Fuses 31 and 32 right here. And we had good power, good voltage. So at this point, I'm pretty confident we have a good connection on our data bus lines. They go in and out of the TCM. I'm just looking here. I think I read this is good. We got a good reading here on this 120 ohm resistor. So we're reading 60 ohms at the DLC. That's good. So that means that this section is probably okay. There's probably no problem there. What we got to see is, do we have this ignition input, this power, and also this ground at the transmission connector. So
You want to lift it up?
yeah, we're probably gonna have to lift it up. Let me make sure I got enough slack here. I'll roll down this window a little bit. So using our battery as our ground and a jumper wire, probing into the pink wire, which is one of our powers off of our fuse. Let me go ahead and show you guys the connector here. There's a TCM connector. A little bit hard to see, but I'm gonna let you know I'm getting in here to the pink wire. On the pink wire, we're reading 12.9 volts. Let's go to the red and white wire. The red and white wire here is going to read, we have 3 volts. We need to have 12 volts on that red and white wire, so we have a voltage drop. The same wire has 11.9 volts, 11.8 volts with the connector disconnected. So as we load the circuit and plug it back in, it goes down to 3 volts. So there's a voltage drop on that wire. If you don't fully understand what's going on as I connect and reconnect the TCM connectors, why that voltage is changing there, be sure to check out hands-on auto training courses. We have multiple membership packages. There are some free courses up there. Also, our more in-depth automotive electricity class covers all the basics inside and out. So be sure to check that out. We had 12 volts on both sides of the fuse, but we only have 3 volts down here. So our problem's in this red and white wire. Using a jumper wire to go into my 30-foot fuse and goes into this fuse goes into my test leads and then into this fuse and then out and back to our power. We'll see if we have communication. We expect it to have communication, but have a code saying it's not programmed. That's what we're expecting. Powertrain, and this is a 4.8A. We'll go into our transmission control module and see if it comes up. Present. It wasn't present before, so now we have a code saying it's not programmed. So now we'll go ahead with our programming process. So now we're going to hop back in our TechLine Connect SPS2, replace and program the module, hit next. And we'll go into our transmission control module, next. And before, on this screen is where it would air out saying no communication. So it should pop up with some information now and let it go program. And we're good. Next. And next. So everything's unrecognized there. All that 4, I'll get rid of that. Everything's unrecognized there, and we can hit the go button. It's been replaced, yes. Prindle up now? Yeah. Good. If you unplug it and there's no current flow, so there's no chance for voltage to be dropped. That's what it comes down to. So if you have an open circuit, you're just seeing the pressures there, the electrical pressures there. Once it tries to flow, then it gets dropped. All right, our programming is complete, as you see here. And we do have the Prindle lit up, so that's a good thing. And as you see, the traction control light went away too. We just have a low tire light now. At this point, the shop opted to run their own wire. Solder, heat shrink and tube, repair it properly, take it for a complete test drive, reset the DAPs and all that. They took care of all that, and they said everything was good. Be sure to check out the link below for the hands-on auto training courses. I have some free stuff up there. The free lessons are kind of basic, but maybe you can learn something that you don't know, whether it be our free lessons on Windows shortcuts or some strategy-based diagnostics ideas. If you're interested in more in-depth training, the Basic Automotive Electricity Essentials course will really help get you to the next level. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day.